Assalamualaikum. Today, me and my other presenter will be present about theory of innovation diffusion theory or IDT. Members, we have 3 members including Siti Nomardia, Warshini and me, Siti Nur Aisha. Let's get know more about theory of innovation diffusion theory or IDT.
Hi, my name is Siti Nomardia binti Muhammad Hamdi. I will continue with introduction. Innovation diffusion theory IDT and its role in understanding the acceptance and adoptions of new technologies such as Google Classroom. It's outlined how this theory has analyzed the process through which innovations are embraced by individual and group within a society. IDT category adapted into 5 groups based on their readiness to accept innovation. First one, we have innovator. Innovator is the first group to try new technology, often risk takers. Second, we have early adapters. Early adapters is influence users who quietly adapt innovation and encourage others. Third, we have early majority. Early majority is users who adapt after observing the benefit from early adapters. Fourth, we have late majority. Late majority is users who adapt after the majority has already done so, often due to social media pressure or necessity. Lastly is laggers. Laggers is the last group to adapt, often resistant to change. Factor influencing adoption of Google Classroom. We have observability, technology readiness, prior experience and knowledge.
Hello, I'm Varshini Chandan. I would like to explain about explanation for standard deviation, mean and maximum value, including t-test. The mean score across the 4 items is 16.4333 with a variance of 7.707, indicating the spread of scores around the mean. The standard deviation is 2.77621, representing the average amount by which individual scores deviate from the mean. The analysis is based on a total of 4 items. The second is the scale statistic indicate that the mean score across the 4 items is 16.0333 with a variance of 7.490, reflecting the spread of scores around the mean. The standard deviation is 2.73686, showing the average deviation of individual scores from the mean. This analysis is based on a total of 4 items. The third is the mean score across the 4 items is 15.8333 with a variance of 7.023, reflecting the spread of scores around the mean. The standard deviation is 2.65003, indicating the average deviation of individual scores from the mean. This analysis is based on a total of 4 items. 4 items is 16.3167 with a variance of 6.796, indicating the spread of scores around the mean. The standard deviation is 2.60698, which shows the average deviation of individual scores from the mean. This analysis is based on a total of 4 items.
First, I will talk about Cronbach alpha. There are 4 Cronbach alpha, which is independent variable and 1 dependent variable. The Cronbach alpha value of 0.815 for the observability variable indicate excellent internal consistency, even with only 4 questions. This demonstrates that the question A is highly reliable and the questions are closely related, accurately measuring the acceptance of new learning method in Google Classroom. The second value for Cronbach alpha technology readiness variable is 0.749, indicating good reliability as it exceeds the 0.70 threshold, while slightly below the 0.80 mark considered very good. This value is acceptable for most studies. The instrument consists of 4 questions, and although more questions typically increase reliability, the value of 0.749 demonstrates sufficient internal consistency. The questions are related and consistently measure the same construct. The instrument is reliable and suitable for research. Thought adding or revising questions could further enhance its reliability. The value for the third Cronbach alpha is 0.790 for pure experience and knowledge. Variable indicate good internal consistency, showing that the 4 questions reliably and consistently measure acceptance of new learning method in Google Classroom. Although slightly below 0.80, this value is adequate and well accepted in most studies, ensuring the instrument reliability and quality. The value for the last Cronbach alpha dependent variable acceptance of new learning method in Google Classroom is 0.804. indicate very reliable internal consistency. Despite having only 4 questions, the instrument effectively measures the same variable consistently and accurately. This value ensures the tool is stable, reliable, and suitable for research with high confidence. Next, explanation for data regression, coefficient, and R-square. First, model summary, ANOVA, and coefficient. Model summary. The regression analysis show an R2 value of 0.723, indicating that 72.3% of the variation in the acceptance of new learning method in Google Classroom is explained by observability, technological readiness, and pure experience and knowledge. The adjusted R2 value of 0.709 account for sample size and variables. Confirming the model's reliability, the correlation coefficient of 0.851 highlight a strong positive linear relationship between independent and dependent variables. Key statistics include an F-change value of 48.835 and since F-change of 0.00, confirming the model's statistical significance. The Darby Watson value of 1.984 suggests no autocorrelation issue, and the standard error of 0.35179 indicate good prediction accuracy. Overall, this model demonstrates strong statistical significance, reliability, and effectiveness in explaining the acceptance of new learning method in Google Classroom. ANOVA. The regression analysis showed that observability, technological readiness, and pure experience and knowledge together explain most of the variation in the acceptance of new learning method in Google Classroom. The model accounts for 18.131 out of 25.061 total variation with a high F statistic of 48.835, indicating strong model significance. This confirms the model effectiveness in explaining the factor is influencing acceptance. Coefficient. The regression analysis shows that technology readiness B equals 0.363, Y6 equals 0.001, and pure experience and knowledge B equals 0.384, Y6 equals 0.00 have significant effect on the acceptance of new learning method in Google Classroom. Observability B equals 0.178, Y6 equals 0.077 has a nearly significant effect. The model has no collinearity issues. With all VIF values below 10, overall technological readiness and pure experience and knowledge are the stronger predictor in the model.
Collinearity diagnostic. First, we have a dimensions and engine value. Data is broken into 4 dimensions, each representing a linear combination of variables. Dimensions 1. Explain most of the variance with a high engine value, which is 3.966. Dimensions 2, 3, and 4 have very small engine value close to 0, contributing minimally to the variance. Second, we have conditions index. Measure the level of multicollinearity. Dimension 1 is no multicollinearity index equal to 1.000. Dimensions 2, moderate multicollinearity index equal to 5.685. Dimensions 3 and 4, moderate multicollinearity index equal to 20.320 and 21.555. Lastly, we have variance proportion. High variance proportions for multiple variables in the same dimensions in that multicollinearity. For example, observability has high variance in dimension 4, which is 0.83. Second, we have a technology readiness spread across dimensions 3, which is 0.31, and 4, which is 0.60. Lastly, we have a prior experience and knowledge is mostly concentrated in dimensions 3, which is 0.93.
Next, our hypothesis indicates to null, which is conversely the alternative hypothesis HA posits that at least one of the independent variables has a significant relationship with the dependent variable. The conclusion is the study on the acceptance of new methods in the use of Google Classroom among students provides valuable insights into the factors influencing students' willingness to adopt innovative learning approaches in an educational technology context. The significant role of key variables such as prior experience and knowledge (PEK), technological readiness (TR), and observability (O) in shaping students' acceptance of new learning methods. By addressing these areas, educational institutions can foster a more supportive environment for the adoption of innovative tools like Google Classroom, ultimately improving learning outcomes and enhancing the overall educational experience for students. Thank you.